You wake up from the strangest dream of your life. For a few seconds, you remember everything. Then it disappears. The faces fade. The places vanish. Even the story becomes impossible to explain. So where did your dream go? And why can something feel so real, yet disappear so quickly? The answer begins with what happens inside your brain while you sleep. Every night, your brain moves through several stages of sleep. One of the most important is called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. During REM sleep, your brain becomes surprisingly active. Your eyes move rapidly beneath your eyelids. Your brain creates images, emotions, sounds, and strange stories. And this is when many of your most vivid dreams happen. But there is a problem. Your brain is not treating those dreams like normal waking memories. During dreaming, some brain systems work very differently. The hippocampus helps organize new memories. But during certain parts of sleep, its activity changes. Meanwhile, the emotional parts of your brain can become highly active. That combination creates something fascinating. You can experience intense emotions without creating a lasting memory. This is why a dream can feel incredibly important at 3 a.m., then completely meaningless by breakfast. Researchers have studied this strange process for decades. In 1953, researchers Eugene Aserinsky and Nathaniel Kleitman discovered REM sleep. Their discovery helped scientists understand why dreaming happens so often during this stage. But REM sleep does not guarantee that you will remember your dreams. In fact, forgetting may be the normal outcome. Think about your brain like a massive library. During the day, thousands of experiences arrive. Some become memories. Others disappear. Dreams may be even harder to store. They often lack the stable structure of waking experiences. A dream might begin in your childhood home. Then suddenly you're on another planet. Then you're talking to someone you haven't seen in years. Your brain doesn't care that the story makes no sense. It is generating experiences, not writing a movie script. And because dreams can change so quickly, they can be difficult to encode. Then you wake up and something important happens. Your attention suddenly switches back to the outside world. Light enters your eyes. Sounds reach your ears. You start thinking about where you are. You check the time. You think about school, work, breakfast, or your phone. The dream is already competing with reality, and reality usually wins. This is one reason researchers find that dream memories can disappear incredibly quickly. If you wake up and immediately think about something else, the dream can fade within minutes. But if you stay still and think about the dream, you may remember more. Some people even keep dream journals beside their beds. They write down everything they remember immediately after waking. That simple habit can make dreams much easier to recall. There's another strange detail. You may dream several times every night, but you usually remember only a tiny fraction. You might remember one dream. You might remember a single image. Or you might remember absolutely nothing. That does not necessarily mean you didn't dream. You probably did. Your brain simply failed to preserve the experience as a lasting memory. And sometimes you remember a dream hours later, a smell, a conversation, a familiar place. Something suddenly triggers the memory. For a moment, the entire dream seems to return. Then it fades again. Scientists still debate exactly why dream memories are so fragile. But one thing is becoming clearer. Dreaming and remembering are not the same process. Your brain can create an experience without saving it permanently, and that changes how we should think about dreams. Maybe dreams aren't failed memories, maybe they're temporary experiences. Your brain builds an entire world. You live inside it, you feel fear, you feel happiness, you meet people, you travel through impossible places, and then your brain lets most of it disappear. There is something almost unsettling about that. Every night, your mind creates stories you may never remember. Somewhere inside your brain are countless moments you experienced, but cannot consciously retrieve, and you may never know what they were. So the next time you wake up with a dream slipping away, don't assume nothing happened. Something did happen. Your brain built a world while you were unconscious. You simply weren't designed to keep all of it. Maybe forgetting your dreams isn't a flaw. Maybe it is part of the process, because your brain doesn't need to remember everything it creates. It needs to remember what matters. And sometimes, the strangest worlds your mind creates are the ones it was always meant to leave behind.